right, yes, finally. Oh my god, I cannot believe this. I have been dying for this, I even said when I first saw it that it would be a dream come true if it happened, and it is finally happening. What is it, you ask? Well, NECA is releasing an ashy, slashy puppet. Oh, yes. Oh my god. If you're not watching Ash vs. Evil Dead, just forget about it. Just tune out now. You must go see this. One of the best segments of the entire show was this fight with his old puppet. NECA is releasing a figure. It's 15 inches tall. It's a functioning puppet. You can have your own fights with it. I cannot believe this. This has just moved to the top of my list of must-have collectibles.
Do we know how much it's going to be?
No, we don't. And you know what? It doesn't matter.
So the force of nature is here. The destroyer of Tokyo, Godzilla. And while you are here, we at Horrifyou want to say congratulations on your new animated movie that came out in Japan on November 17th.
So Jason Blumhouse spoke to the New York Times, and he came up with basically 19 things that he thinks scare people. And here's some of the choice gems, shall we say, are...
Tell me, Dante.
Door swings closed. Someone is now standing behind you in the room. Someone knocks on the car window and he's standing behind you.
Oh.
Something attracts your attention in the background and then foreground jump.
Oh.
Objects suddenly fly off shelves. Characters driving, then unexpected car crash.
That's scary.
Looking into a mirror or water and something jumps out. So, after saying that, I have this to say. What the hell, people? Oh my god, I cannot believe this is like... Okay, there's been discussion, is Jason Blumhouse good or bad for horror? And people go, oh, well, he's good because he finances all these things and once in a blue moon we get a gem. But no, this puts it to rest. No, this is the worst thing to happen to horror. You have reduced it down to its most basic, vile tropes of cheap jump scares, redux, you know, just idiocy that we have seen a bazillion times over. He says they're simple but effective. And you know what? It's not... I can't say it's bullshit, okay? And maybe part of my anger comes from this. If you guys remember the review of Happy Death Day, and there's a link in the description below, it is the new standard bearer for the most god-awful horror movie that I have ever seen, okay? You know, dethroning the longtime champion, The Darkness. This pile of garbage has made over $100 million worldwide. So, what I've now come to realize and accept, and I know that that doesn't really apply to the fine people on this channel, you're utterly, totally, and completely in the minority. I mean,
we are.
Just the unwashed masses will swallow whole that garbage that Blumhouse is putting out to the tune of $100 million. So we can pretty much forsake and forego any hopes of any horror classics coming out to a cinema near you anytime in the near future. It is now going to be up to you, the independent filmmakers. Now, we obviously showcase a lot of independent filmmaker projects on the channel as best we can with what little exposure we can provide you. What we don't do is show you guys the countless independent projects that we do watch that we don't endorse and don't pass on. Sadly, the acting isn't there, the quality isn't there, whatever else. So it's going to be a mixed bag. It's going to be a real rough time for horror going out. Blumhouse is here to stay. I mean, you know, these movies are making money hand over fist on very tiny budgets. And, you know, we're not going to change the unwashed masses' minds. We're just not. They're going to be, oh, look, it's the water and something jumped out of it. Ooh, I'm so scared. Oh, no, a door slammed. Oh, run for the seats. Even though I've seen that 1,000 times before. I don't know. This is a bury the head in the sand kind of moment for me. I want to say that I am speechless. Clearly I'm not. But I guess I am powerless. I, cannot stop people from going to watch these movies. So, maybe this then will be a opportunity for us to switch gears and put a more intense focus on the independent productions that are out there. A more forgiving approach, shall we say? I don't know. I'm not sure. But something has got to be done. And in some way, shape, or form, we've got to return some originality, some creativity, and some scares to the horror genre. Otherwise, really, it's just going to be the steaming tile of shit that we have been spoon-fed.
This might be a stupid question.
It might be, but ask it anyway.
What if Rob Zombie took his place?
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Could you imagine?
I love you, Rob. At least you're doing things that are interesting.
You know what he'd probably say? He'd probably say, like, fuck this guy.
That's true, he probably would. And I respect you for that, Rob Zombie. Thank you so much. But you know what? Rob can only do so much. It's really all up to us to not support
Rob Zombie for president. No, bad news, everybody.
Ooh.
NBC is canceling Chiller.
Oh,
no.
Yeah, that's shitty.
Well, it turns out the cable and satellite companies are just not carrying it. You know,
bastards.
I know, dicks. But anyway, I mean, just no Chiller.
It's so hard to support horror and then have this sort of thing happen. So little tiny violin for the death of Chiller. Another week, more Stranger Things news. Season 2 just done, in the bag, awesome. Everybody's watched the hell out of it. So, questions start. Season 3, okay, yes, it's happening, that's cool. The Duffer Brothers, however, did make a very interesting announcement, and in a lot of ways, expected, predictable, and smart. Okay? So, what they've said is, boom, Season 3 is going to be a bit of a jump in time. Season 1, Season 2 were roughly a year apart. 2 and 3 a lot bigger. Why, you say? Is they've got great ideas and narrative things they want to tell? Hell no. The kids are getting old. It's that simple. We started out with them as, basically prepubescents. Now they're well on their way into, mid-teen years. So you can't really get by with them being 8, 9, 10 years, 12, and 12, whatever. So wisely, they're going to jump ahead, enough years to compensate for the real-life age differences of the kids. Smart move, and hey, you know what? As far as we're concerned, just anything Stranger Things is going to be awesome, so bring it on.
So here's some news on the Halloween movie, the new one that's coming out. Danny McBride, the writer, first he quotes, "We're kind of ignoring all the films past the first one. It picks up after the first one, but it's sort of an alternate reality. It's as if the first Halloween ended in a slightly different way." What the fuck does that mean? Listen, I don't know about anybody else, but I grew up on Halloween, and that was one of my favorite Halloween movies.
Of course.
And it's actually my first Halloween movie that got me really scared. But I love Michael Myers, and just to alter that ending where Loomis just shoots Michael Myers and Michael Myers falls off the balcony, and then Loomis sees if Michael Myers is still alive, and he's gone. If that changes...
Oh, God, no. No.
That's the first step that actually just...
You're speechless. You're speechless. Danny McBride, do not fuck this up.
So out of this whole news...
Yes?
I've only heard mostly negative things. So, on the positive of the news side, did you know that there was an asteroid, an elongated asteroid, that went past by Earth and is heading towards Saturn? Something sciencey, I know, sorry.
It's very cool. It wasn't quite Rama, but it was almost there. Now, before you guys tune out, I know what you're saying. Hey, you guys, that's science, that's nerdy, that's not horror. Wrong. If that sucker could have smashed into the Earth, that's real life scares. That's real life horror. That defeats anything out there going on. Plus, it was really cool. Did you see it? It was kind of zipping through the solar system, out past Saturn, out past Jupiter.